Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I've not been on here in forever, but I spoke with Nathan. Shout out to Nathan. Thanks for watching my videos, and I'm praying for you. I spoke with Nathan today, and it gave me an inspiration to do a follow-up video. So I will say, you guys, I'm not really wanting to talk about this because not really a lot has changed, and so it's kind of just like maddening for me. But I do want to talk about it because I know I'm not alone in this suffering. Sadly, other people got the same issue, mysterious illnesses. So you guys, if you're new here, I'll go back to the beginning. I got COVID back in like the end of 2019. I had hand surgery on both hands. I had carpal tunnel surgery, and I think that's what made me like go through the sickness or whatever. But I ended up getting it, and I've never been the same since the first time. I ended up catching it 3 total times. But the first time I got it, I ended up having an entire list full of symptoms. I mean, just way too many things to list. All of the symptoms for lupus, Hashimoto's, Graves', rheumatoid arthritis, all of those symptoms is what I had. And so I started researching and trying to figure out what's wrong with me. Ended up finding out that I had Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disease of my thyroid. So I got diagnosed with that, which was really, really hard because the doctors that I have met, and I've met many, they look at you like you're crazy. They look at you like you're nuts. They're like, are you sure this is going on? Like, are you making it up? Like, it's a very frustrating situation because, you know, most of us that are going through this shit are really, really, really struggling. And these doctors are like, yeah, I don't think you're struggling. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. But the first doctor told me maybe it was depression and anxiety. And I'm like, you know, it's maddening because if you even say that you have anxiety or depression, they're like, oh, see, I knew that's what it was. Like, they try to, like, I can't think of the word, but gaslight you. So, anyway, after the first time I got diagnosed with Hashimoto's, I got it a second time, I don't know, once in December, then another time in July. When I got it the second time, ended up way more stuff, and I was sick with it for both of those times for over a month. Like, I mean, I never got better. Literally, I never got better. So, since the second time, I was diagnosed with lupus, which that is up in the air. So, what the rheumatologists, I've seen a few, have said to me, initially, I thought they said it was, Sjogren's, only Sjogren's, right? Now the lady's saying that it's both. The primary being lupus, right? I don't even believe any of this shit at this point because I don't even think they know. Like, honestly, I think they don't know, so they just, I don't know. Because for lupus and Sjogren's, what happens is that it could be dormant in your system, and it be negative, right? So it's up in the air with what, you know, for sure. But I was diagnosed with the lupus, then the Sjogren's, which I thought that it was completely separated, right? That's what I thought. I thought, oh no, I don't have lupus, but I have Sjogren's instead. They ended up doing a test on my eyes. That's how I got the diagnosis of Sjogren's. I forgot what the heck it's called, you guys. Since having all of these conditions, I have severe memory problems. Like, it's crazy. It's super, super bad. I mean, it's nuts. I can't even remember what I'm doing half of the time. It's just awful. But it's a Schmidt's freaking test or some shit. Schirmer's test. Something weird, but they do some type of an eye test. And then to get them to do that test was really hard. They're like, I had to fight to get this testing done because, again, I mean, a lot of these people treat me like I'm just losing my mind. Once they did the test and the test was positive, which you cannot fake these tests. These are like really fucking tests you can't fake. Just in case, because I know there's always those naysayers who are like, maybe you are lying. So the test was positive. And then also, I had dry mouth, dry eyes, severe dry eyes. I've had to have plugs placed multiple times. Like my vision's gone blurry multiple times. So I had that. So now we got Hashimoto's, lupus / Sjogren's with organ involvement. The reason why they said I have organ involvement is because, number one, my bones hurt really bad, like my arms, my legs, my back. Okay, so I have now they've diagnosed me with pulmonary, like not pulmonary, but a pulmonologist. I have to go to that guy because now I have horrible breathing problems. Now I got lung problems that I didn't have. I forgot what it was, but heart problems, lung problems. I never had that before. I was totally fine until I had all these things. So if you can't keep up, it's multiple things, right? So then I get it again. And the third time I get COVID, it was when I was like, dude, I'm literally going to freaking croak. Like, I can't handle this shit. Like, mind you, I got to take care of my kids. No mom, no dad, nobody. And be going through all this crazy shit. And I feel nuts. I got no boyfriend or anything. I got nobody to talk to about this besides my friends on YouTube, which I haven't been on for quite a while because life is crazy, but I got nobody to talk to, so I was really documenting my stuff heavily online because I really felt alone. It sucks. It sucks so badly feeling like this. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. So the third time I get it, you guys, I wasn't sick for very long. It was nothing like the first 2 times. I mean, I was okay, hardly got sick. So I thought. Okay, so the third time I ended up catching it. I want to say not even 7 months later was when this nightmare journey began. I believe. I could be totally off with the timeline. Like I said, I can't remember very good anymore. But you guys, since I ended up catching the thing for the third time, and I don't know where this pain came from now, but hold on. Hey, I have to call you back. I'm busy right now, okay? Okay, love you. Sorry, but I need to finish. So, the third time... Okay, what was I saying? Hold on. Oh my god, I was gonna say something and I don't remember. God. So, basically, multiple things have happened that could have caused this, which I don't know. I was placed on a medication that was like a lethal dose, literally, for me. And I was like 115 at this point, pounds. And the doctor literally tried to freaking overdose me. And after that med, instantly my head started hurting really, really bad. My stomach was hurting really, really bad. I felt like I was literally going to freaking... So then after that, hold on, guys. Anyways, you guys, okay, so the other thing that I was going to say is like, there was that. Now, I ended up getting a situation where I lost my hearing, okay, in my left ear. Since I lost my hearing, I contacted my pulmonologist, and that doctor ended up putting me on a very strong medication. Oh my gosh, it's an antibiotic, Levaquin. Okay, so Levaquin actually... states that Levaquin can cause a lot of problems. All right, let me see really quick before I forget. What are the side effects of Levaquin? I have to do that constantly because I have horrible thoughts in my head now because of the medication, so I'm fucking up permanently. I'm like, okay, this is not the full list. What are the severe side effects of Levaquin? Okay. Seizures, tendon problems, diarrhea, heart arrhythmia, hallucination, hives, prolongation of QT interval, trouble sleeping, psychomotor agitation, central nervous system side effects, confusion, headache, nausea, vaginitis, abdominal pain, dizziness, itching, kidney disease, hypotoxicity, worsening of myasthenia gravis, or whatever, melena, okay, constipation, dark urine, drowsiness. I have like 5 of those now. Anyways, since that medication, I ended up with at least half of those, okay? And I shit you not. The whole point in taking the medication was because he thought that I had a sinus infection. He also put me on amoxicillin, which I'm allergic to. So I ended up with like welts all over my body. And I'm stupid because I was so desperate to be okay that I was like, sure, I'll try it again. I know I was allergic when I was a kid, but I'll try it again. Took that, ended up with all these other issues permanently because they've not left me. After that medication, you guys, I was placed on multiple other ear drops, multiple other antibiotics. I mean, these doctors were just over and over and over. Nothing changed, okay? What began as hearing loss in my ear, which I don't know what caused this. I will never know. Nobody knows, and nobody gives a shit. These doctors don't give a... They're like, I just want your money, but I don't really about you. They don't care. So I have no idea, like, how this nightmare, like, actually began. Because, trust me, like, I've tried so freaking hard to figure it out. Today is 650 days of this nightmare. 650 days. So anyways, so this ear thing was how this began. Originally, it was just the ear thing, and then after, I want to say a month, was when the head pain came on. And you will know, like, that it's this because it is the most incredibly painful thing that you'll ever go through in your life. I mean, it'll make you want to yourself, and I mean that with every fucking fiber of my being. It doesn't matter how much you believe in God. It doesn't matter anything at all. You will want to. Like, your brain will tell you how to. It will show you ways. It will show you ways out. Like the devil on your brain. Over and over and over, because the pain is... it's unfathomable. Like, I can't even describe the pain very good because even me describing it doesn't even touch it, you guys, if that makes sense. I got the pain in my head, and I mean the worst pain. It feels like the machine that you drill into the ground. It's like two hands, like vibrating. I don't know. It's like a Dremel into the ground in my head. I mean, stabbing, crippling pain in my temples, okay, both sides. That was when that began, right? I go to all these doctors, and they're like, oh, a headache. That makes me angry, hearing a headache. A headache? I feel like I am freaking dying, and you're saying I have a headache? Like, this isn't a headache. This is not a headache. Like, it makes me angry to even hear that word, because a headache is not what this is. But all these doctors I went to, and I've just, like I said, been dismissed. They diagnosed me with NDPH, which, again, who knows if that's what it is? I don't know. That's what they say when they don't know what you got. That's what they say. And if you're going through what I'm going through, oh my God, please write me on Facebook, and I will give you, I will put you on my prayer list, because trust and believe, like, if anybody knows, I know. It is so much to go through. So since that day, you guys, 650 days ago, you guys, and I remember when the day, the first started. And I remember telling myself, like, oh my God, there's no way I'm going to be okay. Like, I can't do this. This is too much. What do I do? Why are you doing this to me, God? Why are you allowing this? And it sucks, because yes, I have faith, but I hate when somebody says, like, God's going to heal you. Like, what if God doesn't? And I'm sorry, I have doubt. I do have doubt. I live with this every fucking day of my life. What if God doesn't heal me? What if he doesn't? It makes me mad when people say that, and I'm a Christian. Like, I'm far from perfect, so, but it makes me angry when people say, what if God, God's gonna heal you? What if he doesn't heal me? What if I just have to learn to live with this, which is what I have done? I hate when people say it's gonna go away. What if it fucking doesn't? And you're telling me it is, and it doesn't, because it hasn't, and it might not. And if it doesn't, I have to figure out how to be okay. So I want to learn how to live with this rather than wishing it away, because it hasn't gone away. And that's the truth. It hasn't. I wish it would, but it hasn't. So anyway, so that was that. I got the pain in my head. And remember, at that point, I can't hear out of my left ear. And I started getting a ringing in my ear. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I've also been diagnosed with nerve damage. I have nerve damage. I have to get a freaking thing tested. I can't remember what it's called, but I've got nerve damage. I got like oh my gosh. I forgot what I was going to say. like burning in my legs. It feels like something's crawling on me sometimes. It's like really, really burning and it hurts really bad. Neuralgia, neuropathy, yeah, that, all of that. They diagnosed me with that because I got no fucking feeling in my hands and my feet. Like my feet go cold, and now I got where my hands and my feet go fucking all white Raynaud's. Like, dude, it's crazy. And I was totally fine before COVID, but the stuff, the neuropathy, I also have that in my face, which it causes burning. I got dentures, which I'd literally pull them out at this point because what's going on. I went through DV and I got those when I was like, it happened when I was 23, but I didn't get them until I was 26. So I have a lot of jaw damage, they said. So that was another thing, which they diagnosed me with. First, they were like, we don't know, it's TMJ instead of trigeminal neuralgia, da da da. Hold on. I'm sorry, I don't want my kids in here. So anyways, and this is not mine, it's Nevaeh's. The face thing. TMJ, TMD, I don't know. Nobody's giving me a clear answer, right? I mean, I've gone to dentists. They don't help me because I have no teeth. They're like, why do you need to see us? We can't help you. They won't help me. But they did, you know, the thing. And so as far as I know, this other person said I had myofascial condition, right? I went to the ENT today and the ENT says I have TMJ and myofascial fucking disease. I don't know what it is. It's a syndrome, myofascial syndrome. And and he literally was like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you because today's my last day. And I'm like, it's okay. I'm already used to this. Like, this is every time I go to the doctor, they're like, oh, yeah, well, we actually need to have you go somewhere else. We can't actually help you. And I'm like, cool. And it sucks because I used to get so hopeful, like, this is going to be the day. No. Anyways, you guys, sorry I'm all over the place, but the NDPH, I got diagnosed with that. Okay, so that was the head pain, right? It's crippling head pain. I mean, you want to yourself head pain. You will know it. It will never, I mean, I hope it goes away for you, but it hasn't went away for me 650 days straight. And I mean straight. In my head, stabbing. I mean, just fucking awful. Like, now, okay, same ear, can't hear, ringing loudly in my left ear every day. It goes away once in a while. Nobody knows why. The doctor didn't know why. Nobody knows why. And nobody gives a because it's my head. They're like, that's X. That's how I feel. So that's still there, guys. It's still there. But it was gone for a few months, okay? And I took it for granted. I sure did. I did. Before I had the baby, it was gone for a little while. And then as soon as I had the baby, August 30th, I ended up, boom, it came back with a vengeance. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't hear again. I don't know what it is. Nobody will treat me because, like, not since the first time. So I don't know. But anyway, so there's that. The pain in my face, you guys. Okay, so 650 for this, right? And I can't hear and ringing in my ear. I had already been diagnosed with neuropathy in my face. I can't remember. That's not exactly what it's called, but I can't remember. They think I have small fiber neuropathy. They're going to be doing testing for that. So then, but the burning in my face, that's already been diagnosed, right? Oh my God, you guys, I can't remember what I was going to say. Damn it. I've had twitching. Now I got fucking eye twitching and shit. Facial twitching. My whole fucking face will move like. My tongue twitches. And this is minor. You guys. It gets worse. The whole freaking. Anyway. And it's scary because I'm 36. So I like, my eye will just flutter. Okay, so then that's all of that, right? Well, October, it was Halloween. I was at church. I think it was October 30th, I believe, last year. Okay, 2024. No, not 2024. It was 2023. My bad. You guys, I was with my kids at a church event for Halloween. I was outside. I'll never forget it because of how it was. I swear to gosh, it felt like lightning hit my face. That's the best way that I can describe it. It felt like lightning because it was just like a shock, like a burning shock in my face, okay? Here in this area, and I also got it in this area. Immediately I was like looking up, like, what was that? I was like, what the hell? Did lightning just hit me? Like, I was tripping. So since that day, now it's a daily occurrence. Since that day, I got diagnosed with oh my god, trigeminal neuralgia. But oh my gosh, I can't remember what I was gonna say. It's something important. So they did MRIs, MRAs, MRVs. Nothing showed. It showed nothing. I felt crazy. I feel like, are you crazy? Maybe I'm just freaking overreacting. Maybe it is anxiety. Maybe I am making myself sick. Maybe it's my stress. Because there are some people that have told me, Jamie, have you ever thought about you making, like, fuck off, okay? Like, I'm sitting here just creating shit in my head. Sure, I'm just sitting here fucking lying about my illness. Like, what? What would I gain? I don't get fucking Social Security. What the fuck am I going to gain out of this shit? Like, I have to function. I have to live every single day. What am I going to get? Like, what is this going to gain me? Like, But anyway, since they tested me all those times, everything was normal. And I was losing my mind, okay? Because I'm like, dude, there's no way this is normal. I've never wanted something to show not normal, but I do now because I'm like, okay, God, show me an answer. So that's when I joined a trigeminal neuralgia group. And I showed people, and I highly, highly recommend it if you're having any of these facial symptoms like I have. There's groups for everything, you guys. And I joined this group, and let me tell you guys, I'm trying to see really quick if I can find my picture because I posted in here. Yeah. And this was December of 2023. And I look so much better than this was before I had all these spots on my face. It says, hi, so I haven't been diagnosed yet, but I believe I may have this awful disease. I have a 24/7 pain in my temples and feels like ice pick stabbing, constant now. That's been 9 months continuously. The last few months I have, hold on, I clicked off. The last few months I have ice pick pain all over my face that's highlighted. This is worse than labor. I've had 6 kids natural, worse than a cesarean, and worse than having all my teeth pulled at once. I cry every day. I can't seem to get help. Everyone dismisses my pain because I look normal. I've had normal MRI, MRA. I feel so lost. The pain is unbearable. If not for my kids, I would have already offed myself. But they need me, and I'm not normally want to say anything like that, but the pain is truly awful. That was when I really didn't think I was going to make it. And if you have this disease, just hold on. Your life matters. You're worthy. I wish that I could say it's going to get better, it's going to go away, but it might not, and you might just have to learn to live with it like I have. Sadly, I really have not gotten much answers since 650 days ago. I've started multiple different medications. I've tried, I can't even think of all of the names, but I want to say like 20 to 25. I've tried injections. I've tried nerve blocks. I've tried they say I've tried everything. Nothing has helped me. I've tried shots. I've tried orals. I've tried the nose stuffs. I've tried so much shit with no luck. Now my pain is getting worse on the left side, and again, the ringing has not gone away. It's freaking maddening. Today, the ENT, said the myofascial pain syndrome, which I'm just like, great, more shit, add it to the freaking list. I don't get Social Security. They did deny me. I did try, but they did deny me because they want you to be like dead before they help you. But yeah, you guys, I hate to even talk about this because it's still happening and nothing has changed. The one thing I will say is that I also get really horrible shocks in my cheeks. Apparently, my condition is really rare because it's on both sides, but according to the people in my group who have trigeminal neuralgia, it's not rare, and a lot of people have it. Doctors say, it's rare, I don't know if you have that, and it's like... So, the group, though, has helped me tremendously because I don't feel alone. I know that I'm not the only one who suffers, and one thing I will say is if you're struggling with the facial shocks and the head pain, because I believe the head pain is part of the trigeminal neuralgia, I don't know for sure. But if you're struggling with that, ask for a Fiesta sequence MRI. That has been the only way that they've been able to see my condition. Before that, everything was normal. Now, you guys, I have an appointment Saturday, which I am so anxious. Please pray for me for Saturday, guys. Please, please, please pray. Because I've had so many issues. I went in there in August, right after I had the baby, in September, and I was so anxious to have the MRI. I'm going to be doing a one with the, stuff in my veins, and I can't remember what it's called right now, but I'm going to be doing that. And when I went to go do that, they said, I waited for an hour and a half, and they told me that they couldn't do it because their machine broke. Only one, but they had 4 there, but they couldn't get me in, so I'm like, okay, cool. The other thing is my teeth don't fit at all. They're so ill-fitting that the ENT today said he highly recommends me getting them fixed. But he said that there is no cure for the tinnitus. He doesn't know what to recommend for me. Sadly, the place that I was referred to is a place that's only open. They're shut down now. Today was their last day. So I was supposed to see them 6 months ago, but there was over and over reschedules. And so this is what it is. It sucks, but I will tell you guys I'm desperate. So I went to pain management, and at this point I want to try pain pills. At this point, I mean deadly. The fuck? Dead ass. I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. I look a little weird because I'm fasting, and so it's been a really hard last few days. Yeah? Anyways, you guys, if you pray, please pray for us. I desperately need it. I do got my beautiful little baby girl here who is, it looks like they're pressed on her, but they're not. It's just her head. Her head looks like it's mushed, but it's not. She can breathe. Her little nose is not covered, just so you know. Need anybody? Oh my god, her baby's nose is covered. No, it's not. She literally lives in this thing. When she's not on this, she cries, okay? She's not a crybaby, so don't get me wrong, but she just loves being on me. This is how I managed to get everything done because you guys know I'm a single mom. But my little baby is 4 months old. She's perfect. She's perfect. Thank you, God. The baby is really a really good baby. She's not a fussy baby. She weighs 17 pounds. She's a thickum. She's very thick. All from breast milk. I just barely started feeding her baby food a few days ago, and I do not want to hear anybody say, she's too young. I have fed all my babies young, and they're all perfect. So, anyway, she had her little baby cereal, and oh my gosh, you guys, she was so excited. She tore it up. She been ready. She was born ready. She was like... I was like, oh my god, girl. Anyways, and then my little Miss Mia's doing good. She's 7 now. She just had a birthday party the other day. And how did I manage this, you guys? I don't know. I don't know. I just pray and I just beg God to help me and get me through. I don't know. I will tell you that I tried all these pills. I don't recommend taking the pills they give you, to be honest, because, excuse me, that's another thing. Now I got burps all the time. I've been diagnosed with fucking all kinds of stomach issues, every type of issue. I mean, it's crazy. It's like, if you name it, I got it. And so, what was I going to say? A matter of fact, I'm having a procedure from the pain management, next week. Pray for me because guess what? I got nobody to watch the baby. So they called to schedule the appointment and I'm like, well, I'm a single mom and I got my baby with me. I can't come in unless it's on a Friday. And they're like, oh, honey, don't worry. We'll just come in and we'll watch your baby for you. And they did. They watched my daughter for me at the urologist because I have to have bladder surgery. I'm having bladder surgery. Honestly, I didn't want to say this because it's embarrassing. But I have to have bladder surgery because now I have stress incontinence and thank God not from back there, and I have my prolapsed bladder, so I gotta have that fixed because it's a real big issue. I feel like I hear something, but that's the horrible fucking problem with not hearing. You can't hear what's going on. I'm like, it's just nothing. But I gotta have the bladder surgery. That's coming up, and that's in like 2-3 weeks. Third week of January, if all goes well. But I'm gonna try to reschedule it for after January because I'm supposed to be moving too. So I don't know what the freak's going on with that. I got so many things, but I am gonna have the injection in the back of my neck, and I am so fucking scared. They're like, it's a really, really long needle, but don't worry, it's gonna be so quick, it's gonna be good. And it works for some of our patients, and I'm like, I didn't look up the side effects this time because I probably won't even do it. I haven't got the Botox because I don't want botulism, dude. I'm fucking scared. I hate when people are like, oh, it's rare. Everything about me is rare. Everything that has happened to me is rare. I got COVID and it's rare. Oh, you're struggling? That's really rare. So when it's rare, I get it. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to even chance that shit. I'm so scared. But it's a needle that they said they're going to put into the very back of my head. I don't know. I'm desperate. And that's why I said I'd even take pain pills at this point because at the hospital, I took Norco for 4 fucking days. My head didn't even hurt. I was like, no, but it did hurt. It didn't take my pain away completely. Nothing has ever taken it away completely. Tylenol, Imitrex, rizatriptan, all of that shit, none of those things, Maxalt, none of those work. None of those have worked for me. The fucking injections, Ajovy, amitriptyline, Lyrica, gabapentin, all that shit, none of those things have helped me at all. Nothing. Not even fucking remotely. But when I was at the hospital, they gave me Norco, which I don't take pain pills because I'm in recovery and I have 8 years sober. Normally, I don't take the fucking pain pills because I'm so paranoid. And, not just paranoid, but I just don't want to do it. I don't want to go back down that road. But at the hospital, you guys, I tore really, I had a lot of issues going on there. And then the prolapse bladder and shit, it was bad. Like, it was bad. Nothing compared to this. But anyway, at the hospital, you guys, they had me on them for 4 days. I would wait till I was, like, really in pain. And I would always take the ibuprofen and the Tylenol before they offered me the stronger meds. And I'm very proud of myself. I mean, I really did really good. I don't give a fuck about the judgment because I know there will always be somebody who's like, you shouldn't have taken that. I did. And guess what? 4 days, you guys, I swear to you guys, I went from like an 8, 9 to like a 3. I mean, I was like at a solid 3 for 4 days. I felt guilty that I felt better. I felt so guilty every day. I was like, why are you taking these? Why are you taking these pills? You shouldn't be taking these pills even though you do feel better. What's wrong with you? I was like really badly negative talking to myself. Really bad. I mean, it was not okay. The day, and I did not take what they wanted me to take. They wanted me to take way more. I did not. And matter of fact, when they discharged me, because my baby ended up in the NICU, my baby had jaundice. So when they discharged me, you guys, they discharged me with the prescription because I stayed in the hospital, right? Well, anyway, I did not take the full amount that they were trying to give me. I would only take a half of what they were trying to give me. And I'm so proud of myself, but I felt better. Okay, but who knows? Like, I don't want to have to go fucking down that road again. I really don't. So I pray that this goes away, but, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go. I've been on here for 33 minutes, and God forbid I can't be on here that long. I hope that you all have a really good rest of your guys' day. Pray for me that this all goes through, Really, I need all the prayers that I could possibly get. I weigh quite a bit right now, and so right now I'm trying to fast. Look at my little chula. She's so junkers. I'm trying to fast. I need to lose weight. I really weigh a lot. I'm like 167 pounds right now, and it's so fucking sad. Look at my girl. You guys, and to think I almost didn't have her. I'm honest about that. To think, I mean, because of this disease and because I'm a single mom. But you guys, I thank God every single day because she truly completes us. I don't know how I manage, you guys. I will say that. I don't know how I manage with 4 children. I really don't. But God, He gets me through, and I just pray that it'll be better one day, It's all I can do. But God bless you all. Thank you for listening. Little Chula's waking up. I gotta go.